How you guys doing today? It's Anthony Ganji, host of Tier Talk, and sad news today. On February 26, 2018, we lost a hero from SCI Somerset. His name is Sergeant Mark Baserman. I was notified through friends and family that work out of SCI Somerset. This gentleman was a hero who we lost. He died in his performance to the public. He died trying to make the world a better place. You know, sometimes people forget that there exists evil behind that wall. Once they're removed from the streets, people forget that the evil still exists. It's there. It's behind the wall. And then when you forget that the evil exists, you also forget about the heroes that risk their lives every day behind the wall to make sure that evil doesn't creep out into the public. And Sergeant Mark Baserman died in that duty to protect the public, which means that we owe him a sense of gratitude. We owe him a giant thanks. We owe the family a giant thanks. We owe the family that we have in SCI Somerset a giant thanks for their sacrifice. But now the question comes that when you have a sacrifice and you have a hero that's been taken from us, what do we need to do? What changes that has to be made? What are we doing wrong? I mean, that's the key. In order to understand that changes are needed, we have to look back and see, are we doing anything wrong? Could this have been prevented? Sergeant Mark Baserman gave a simple order: remove the towel from your door. I cannot see in. That towel is blocking my view. And that's a simple order to follow, and that's an order that's needed because that order originates for safety and security. I gotta see in that room. I gotta see what's going on. But the inmate, he didn't like that order. And maybe it's not so much about the order. Maybe it's just the fact that sometimes they're just resistant to anything that we want to say. Because that's the culture now. And they feel that somewhere along that line, that resistance is being justified because they got that public support. For once, the inmates need to see that you're on our side, public. They need to see that. And we need laws that show there's a zero tolerance when you attack a first responder in the performance of their duties. And Sergeant Mark Baserman was a first responder. He's a hero. He's a law enforcement professional. He defines the best of us in the worst of times. You know, now it's our mission now to make sure that he's not forgotten by implementing the changes that are needed so we can prevent shit like this from happening again. We need to make sure that his death is not in vain. That if there's something that we need to fix, we fix it immediately. And that could go in the hands of something at the institution, or maybe laws. Laws that show we have zero tolerance for acts against a first responder. But either way, we lost a hero. Every time we go behind that wall, we don't know if we're going to come out. And all we ask is for laws that protect us. And it's not happening. So maybe today, out of respect beyond the thank you, we can start passing laws that protect those individuals that work behind the wall. Let's evaluate this. Let's see what happened. And most importantly, let's see what we can do to prevent and protect. We have to protect the protector. And Sergeant Mark Baserman was a protector. Let's make sure he didn't die in vain. Let's make sure we start implementing the changes needed so this doesn't happen again. Because once someone gets taken from us, there is no more excuse. You know what happened. How do we fix it? That's the key. As always, love you guys. Stay safe.